Good morning Vietnam, 10ª parte de The Witcher 3. Vale, pues recapitulando un poquito, habíamos ayudado aquí un poquito a la gente en las viviendas del brujo. Y ahora pues nos tocaba echarle una mano a Yen para ver si el Uma este, el enano cabezón del cojón, es Ciri o el elfo amigo de Ciri o no tengo ni idea de qué cojones. ¡Hostia! Me cago en 10. ¿Qué haces, mujer? Hecho.
Damn crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning.
Because
You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right.
Que la temica.
First, we must finish our preparations.
Directos al grano.
What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so?
Cuando tú vas, yo he vuelto otra vez.
That leaves
Tres
one
menores,
other
tío, ¿me
trifle
entiendes?
to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Vale,
Exactly,
ni puta
a
idea.
sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizator.
Potestaquizator? Sounds
¿Tú pa' qué
fancy.
mierda?
Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Vale.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting
Nadie ha pensado eso, no. Para nada. Pero uno dirá, ¿qué? ¿De qué está hablando? ¡Qué humor adolescente! ¡Pum! Para ti.
for? Thank you, Geralt.
Forward. Vale, perfecto. Has obtenido un nuevo objeto de misión. Muy bien. Has obtenido uno. Muy bien. Pues vale, vamos al origen de las alteraciones mágicas.
Ah, there you are.
Coño, era eso que tenía que examinar eso. Si le da antes y no ha funcionado. Ay, Dios mío.
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
El Tito Bessi.
How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope.
Claro que sí. Dios,
Thought so.
tío, estoy lleno de pus y de granos por todo el cuerpo. Ah, qué cosilla da. Poco después.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Dile a Jennifer que has acabado con el orden. Venga, vamos para allí.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Claro, el payo ese no tiene ni puta
Lambert's
idea.
not exactly an expert on megascopes, so
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid.
¿Tú crees? Nah, yo creo que ese payo no se entera de nada.
Ready for this conversation?
sure you want me here? Members of the lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin.
Bueno, me sirve, ya que ha estado ocultando cosillas que se pueden ver en el capítulo
Didn't
anterior.
you just say you
La
trust
valla no
me?
decía nada, hija puta, pues ahora por lo menos.
Kedmel Yennefer at Vengerberg.
Wow.
Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
¿Triple?
Why have you summoned me?
Vale,
We've come up against a curse.
me sirve.
One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Adelante, era. Ah, no, la hice la valla.
Kedmil foli. Gledev don eptenid bondro isne iacus.
¿Qué le pasa?
Recognize the dialect?
¿Por qué se asusta? La normal.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, ENAN0. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Pues vaya putada, hermano.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it?
Pues yo que capullo voy a
The elder
entender.
blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Me cago en 10. Tú te has enterado de algo
Any
porque yo no me
idea what
entero de
she's
nada.
talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the
Hombre,
path.
es lo suyo, ¿no?
Answer me.
Es lo suyo.
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensay and the NN elves were once one folk, the Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Vale, nos han follado.
all
Pero
in all, interesting conversation.
nos han dejado así.
What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
Se están poniendo serios ya
I
con
believe
ella,
we made an agreement
Cuidadito.
to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
A ver, sorpréndeme,
Derives from
jefe.
folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to
Uno,
lift the
uno,
curse
uno.
that held the Swan of Povis, for instance.
Ah, en 1200.
Now take
Joder, soy
Uma into
gilipollas.
the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon
Todo
together?
hueá el vestido,
Big
madre mía.
respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what.
Lleva ahí pa imponiéndose. Ahí está mi huevo gordo. Dale. Dale, galo. Díselo bien claro, dile, Cristian. Te chivaste. Mira, lo pobrecito, qué lástima. Todo cojo. Nah. Ese me se ha puesto en su puto sitio, hostia.
What do we do with it?
Un poquito de borrachera, ¿no?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
¿Sí o qué? No, no tiene pinta.
Or we could have a drink.
Eso tiene más
Sounds a
pinta.
lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a
sí.
shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will.
Qué grande
But
mi
in a
hombre.
moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Buah, folladita por el culo, se viene. Pero no de la que vosotros gustaría pensar, sino de la mala. De la que nos va a reventar la puta cara. ¡Bum! Guantazo. ¿Qué he hecho ahora? ¿Ocurre algo? Vamos a hacernos los
Something not
tontos.
quite right.
Vamos a hacernos los
nothing.
tontos.
I just
No,
wanted
no
to
pasa
take your
nada,
side
no, nunca pasa nada.
Without cluing the others into what we're up to.
What are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go?
No me lo podía esperar
Or can we
menos.
join them
Pensaba que estaba
afterwards?
enfadado.
In an hour. Or two.
Ahí va.
Or three.
Ni de coña le digo que no vamos. Estamos tontos ni de puta coña, chaval. Buah. Vamos. No te desvistas, por favor. Va a desvestirse, ¿verdad? Efectivamente. Ya estamos liados con el limón. Por ahora esto ha salido ya varias veces y no me lleva ninguna censura. O sea que... Con suerte... Madre mía, venga censura, hermano. Espabilad, que vienen los lobos. Espabila, socio. Ay, vos. Hostia, Bambi. Bambi no sale viva de ahí, No, olvidadlo, No corre más que los lobos, Bambi no. ¿Por qué de repente se escucha tan puto fuerte? Pero no, Bambi cae, Bambi cae fijo. ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo, Bambi! Nah. La pilla.
Well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides,
Como
not
si
our
hemos tardado
business.
tanto.
Yeah, we don't
Ay.
have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Hostia. Yo regular, Yo no sé si bebería de una bota vieja.
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
¿Dónde has estado, Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? On your way west last time I saw you.
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking.
¿Sí o qué?
So this giant was giving him trouble.
Vaya,
attacking
interrumpiendo.
convoys, dragging folk off
El
into the
bribón.
swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as
¿Cómo le va a
ever.
perdonar la
You
vida
could
al tro?
stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Ay, es que confiesa. Habla,
Esco,
putero.
that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan.
Catacán.
Oh, dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
Vampire.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Allá.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms.
Ah, huevo.
Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Qué puto asco, tío. Qué puto asco. Los pepinillos están riquísimos, pero
Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled.
Ay, qué
But why
giga
don't
le
you tell us
pone.
about Uma instead?
Qué giga. No es tonta.
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He could
Ese
caught
valle
plowing
siempre
somebody
igual,
he shouldn't have been.
El nuevo terrorista, Jacker.
Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to
Sí,
do?
vamos mejor a hablar de eso.
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
¿Es verdad? Bueno, aquí son las 8:15, pero
I'll
cuéntalo.
subject him to the trial of grasses.
La prueba de la hierba. ¿Se va a fumar un pedazo de porro? Ella es mayorcita, ¿no?
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
¿Qué cojones?
Stop interrupting or I will watch you suffer.
Se calla y tú,
To
¿eh?
restore Uma's
Hostias,
former
cómo impone
appearance,
la
we must
bruja.
first...
La maga, quiero decir.
How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
¿Qué probabilidad hay de que sobreviva?
Not
Hostia,
great.
buena pregunta.
We've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his
Hombre, mejor
hammer.
que está así, ¿no? Hay que arriesgarse.
Might
Total,
be
es la única
surprised.
manera posiblemente.
Old man knows his stuff.
No, a lo mejor no hace falta ni
It'll be
hacer
the
esta
first
verga.
trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Hostia, en décadas.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on.
La manduca.
Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert,
Sí,
especially.
el gilipollas de
The hour
Lambert.
is late.
Que vaya más tonto, pija.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Un buen combustible, sí. Dale duro, pa.
Now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that?
¿Ha
look
dicho
about?
gaviota
Yen's
blanca?
gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
¿Eh? ¿Qué?
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Quiero pensar que es el nombre de una bebida, por favor. Me cago en Dios. Gaviota. No, no. No, no. Hostia, no me jodas. Vaya culico, se la gasta el amigo, ¿eh?
So, what's this about a Samavilla? Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous.
Excelente moraleja. Vamos a tirársela.
Lay off, Yen.
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her, whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Pero somos hombres, ¿no? Es como que ya va implícito, ¿no?
With a sorceress. For good reason.
Por desgracia.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl.
Hostia.
To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
Glu, 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 glu.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return.
Drenar al
Gotta
dragón.
go drain the dragon.
Qué payo. Para mí no hace frío aquí
Gotta
dentro.
say, I'm pretty warm. He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago? When the snow
Hostia, qué tiempo aquello, ¿os acordáis de la nieve después del Beitén ese?
Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Qué angelico.
Youngins.
Ya me
Got
hago.
your own little
Tacho.
carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is
¿Qué hace con ese gorro, el payo este? Terrorista este.
Have that bonnet.
Vesemir's trunk. The
Calla.
height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on.
No me lo puedo
creer.
creer. Madre
The
mía.
jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Yo tenía un poco ridículo el payo con ese sombrero. No me jodas.
Cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
Tan puto jamados, tío.
One Vesemir is enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour us.
Sí, yo pensaba que los brujos era rollo como Flash y todo eso, que no se podían emborrachar por el tema de los mutágenos y todas esas mierdas. Divirtámonos un poco.
Come on, let's have some fun. Are we boring you? No, it's just kinda...
Slow.
Sí, la cosa está soporífera, sí.
Right. Listen, there's this game. Student
Un
from
estudiante de
Oxford.
Oxford. Cuidadito,
Someone starts by saying, I've never.
Calla.
And finishing the sentence however they want.
Me cago en 10.
Who's ever done
Joder,
that
puto, yo
thing
nunca.
downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Qué guapo.
Sounds great. You start.
Hostia.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Como por la cara. No sé si Geralt lo ha hecho, pero seguro que sí. Este payo que es más golfo
How
que...
about that? Expected Geralt might have.
¿De qué?
You?
Claro que era de un guarro payo.
Eskel. Still waters.
Las
run
mata
deep.
callando,
I'm a
sin
sucker
lugar
for women with
a dudas.
horns.
No hay lugar
Right,
a
my
dudas.
turn. I've never, after a bender,
Yo nunca me he despertado vestido tan solo con mis calzones tras una juerga. Hostia, bebé. Fijo. Que Geralt lo ha hecho, fijo. Vamos, de una.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would
Geralt se la ha
Papa
pegado
Vesemir
fuerte,
say?
Este payo,
Vesemir
vamos.
would have drank that round too.
Seguro.
All right,
Seguro.
Geralt, your turn.
A ver qué puedo decir. ¿Me dejan la opción? Nunca he tomado Fitstead. Nunca he saltado por la ventana. A ver, a ver. A ver, esto me da curiosidad.
That's so.
¡Toma!
Must have been one tough character whose wife you were clowning.
Hostia.
That wasn't it. He was a friend.
¡Ay, qué hijo puta!
Hurt his feelings.
¡Qué hijo puta! El payo.
You're a
Qué
true
desgraciado.
friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be
Hostia,
able
es
to
que
look
esto
you in the
está para
eyes again.
cosas turbias,
Vodka.
¿Más?
Vodka's gone.
Mano,
Who's gonna
pero
go
si
get
no
some
puedes
more?
ni hablar.
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Que ya no sabe ni dónde está la cocina. Madre mía, cómo van. Vamos a ser buena gente.
Bud.
Un borracho buena
gotta tell
gente.
you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass.
Oh,
I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard.
qué bonito.
But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, yo.
Oh, eso me ha llegado al heart.
Damn.
¿Un abrazo y todo?
Broke.
No me digas
It
eso.
was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel?
¿Ese payo? Ese payo se ha perdido en la cocina.
We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Hostia puta,
Not
tío.
again. Take that hat off.
Sí, sí, por favor. Madre mía, qué frío hace aquí abajo, joder.
He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Hostias, menuda llevamos encima, ¿no?
Eskel!
Spilled some wine.
Madre mía, cómo va, papaito. Madre
I
mía.
bent over and it puked.
Si no veo, tío, si no veo, un cojón. Me cago en Dios. Sonaba como un jadeo, un invierno herido.
Of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it.
Ese payo está durmiendo la mona.
Missed the fight.
No puedo ni correr, ¿sabes?
Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Hostia, le está pegando un morreo. Hostia, pero entero.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder.
Ahí está el tío. Con su cabrica.
Hello.
La cabra, la
Eskel.
cabra, la
Wake up.
de la cabra. La madre que la parió.
What?
Yo tenía una cabra y la se murió.
Sloshed,
Temazo,
stewed,
temazo el de la
and
cabra,
57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better.
Estos putos ratas ahí mirándole que quiere, hermano. No me bastante, hostia.
We don't want to
Es
wake her
sencillo.
up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
No lo veo yo bien eso,
You've
eh.
had your last drink.
No,
You're
eso no
just
puede salir
jealous
bien.
you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Sí, afloja, picha.
Huh? Wanna?
La hostia. Este es tontico, eh.
Good night.
Sí, vámonos. A la mañana siguiente. Míralo, ¿ves? Se acaba de despertar otra vez en calzones. O sea que la ha pasado. Vamos. Vamos, que sí la ha pasado a veces. Y en el suelo, tío. En el puto suelo. Qué desastre, tío. El padre seguramente no tiene ni a enganchar la cama. Dios, te tienes que levantar poco partido por la mitad de dormir en el suelo. Me cago en Dios. Vaya pedazo de ojo. Vaya pedazo de
See,
ojo tiene,
everyone's
tío.
up and at him.
And reeking of booze.
¿Cae así?
That hat was a memento.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Es hora de trabajar.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Noticed one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently.
¿Cómo?
Falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for
vale.
a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
Ojo, esto promete, cuidadito con esto.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Espabila y trabaja, hostia. Esto qué capullo es. Quita ahí, pero no me empujes, por favor. Vale, pues ya he hecho las pociones.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Allá vamos. Hola, Uma.
Ready.
Listo.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Lágrimas de madre. Ahí va. Pues me da que la esa del dolor... Hostia, pues hermano, si no te ponen lo del dolor, no me lo quiero ni imaginar.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
Ojo.
So everything's going smoothly.
O sea, por lo que acabo de decir, que si no... O sea, si ya duele con una poción de reducción de dolor, qué puta locura. Literalmente mueres si no te ponen eso. Del shock. El cuerpo no aguantaría tanto dolor. Me cago en 10, tío. ¿No? ¿En serio? ¿Entonces no quieres tener más brujos? Pero es lo que hay, tío. Next. Parad. No voy a parar. ¿Estamos tontos o qué? Vamos aquí ahora a parar esto.
Fin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd...
¡Hostias! ¡Qué hijo puta!
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it.
¡Qué puto asco! Dios, todo directo al puto vestido. A toda la panza. Qué gracioso, tío. Vean al puto brujo limpiando vómito.
No, a trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless.
Mejor que sea Uma, ¿no?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Hostia, se va a tirar así días con el hechizo. Buah, vas a acabar
No
reventado.
offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Sí, porque además se la ha manchado ahí en una parte un poquito cercana. Ah, ya tú sabes. Y pues, hombre. Míralo, tío. Con el medio ojo abierto. Bueno, ¿qué? Espabila, vamos
Yes.
pa' hoy.
Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die.
Tiene que hacer una reforma en el cuerpo. ¿Eso cómo cojones va?
We will use spells.
Ah.
You're dozing off.
Dios, está reventado.
I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Te he contado alguna vez que patiné sobre hielo con Ciri. Te he contado la vez que Jaskier me compró una espada. Esta historia parece que me gusta más.
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse.
Ojito, se viene, Attention. Hostias.
Peniatad, Nevid, Savir, Hawal, Arriba, Endir.
Buah, socio. ¿Qué pasó?
No, I won't let you.
No me jodas.
Geralt, yellow flask in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
¿Está vivo? Madre mía, yo no me acuerdo ya qué pasaba. ¿Qué? ¿Qué es eso?
Nevid Severe.
Nah, este fijo que es el elfo, fijo. Por la voz y tal.
Nevid, Arriba, Endir.
Amazing.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Es la maldición lo que ha encerrado ahí, ¿no? Es la maldición, sí, seguro. Pues no es el elfo. Creo. Parece un hombre, ¿no? ¿O es un elfo? Es un hombre. No, es un elfo, Es el elfo. Claro, te lo he dicho, hostia.
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
Este valle era Uma.
The Isle of Mists. But it's
Ojito, sabemos dónde está.
she's not safe.
Al fin.
The hunt.
Cojones, al fin. ¿Qué quiere ella? La cacería. Su poder, supongo.
What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood.
Eso es claro.
Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists.
¿Dónde está eso?
Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Me cago en tu muerto.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles. with you.
Exactamente. Estaba pensando lo mismo.
Vain. Arwen. Siren.
Es una luz guía en
In
Skellige.
Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry.
Vale, guay. Ya sabemos dónde está esta mujer.
Protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her.
Oh, qué lástima.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
¿Se recuperará?
Is he gonna make it?
Yo diría que sí.
No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse.
Yo diría que no.
Trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before.
Hostias, entonces ni de coña.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through, do you understand?
Vale.
I'm going to get Siri.
En definitiva, me la suda, me voy a por
Don't
sí.
you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avallac'h? What's Siri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
¿Qué sugieres?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here.
¿Sí o qué?
And the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Hostias, qué
We
guapo.
plan to fight them.
Vamos aquí a reventarlo en otra fortaleza.
Do we have a choice, besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty boy could try to
Totalmente.
round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Ojito, 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 ojito.
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avallac'h to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
Pues a pelearla
Boys and
también.
I'll consider
La
how we
queremos.
should greet our uninvited guests.
Muy bien, pues yo reuniré aliados.
I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here.
Bien, bien, bien. Todos los favores que hemos estado haciendo a lo largo del juego, entiendo que esta gente va a venir a echarle una manito.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck.
Ojito, vamos a ponernos ahí tochetados. Entiendo que habrá que terminar de hacer un par de secundarias de un payo de Skellish, que me quedaba sobre todo una secundaria de hacer para que nos ayude también, que uno es todo rudo, todo fuerte. ¿Será pica o el payo? Se morren. Jalo, que disfruten. Vale, señores, pues esto será para el siguiente. Aquí estoy, porque he venido, aquí estoy. Si no le gusta mi canto, como he venido, me voy.